Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 20. Yes, episode 20 of Let's Play Dark Cloud 2. Last time we finished up chapter 2, finally. Pretty sure I saw what day I recorded the last one. This is the 27th of August. It's been a couple weeks. I do apologize for that. Also, I'm trying out this new way of lighting, because while it's going to keep part of my face dark, it's going to light up the rest of it. I think it's a neat-ish visual. It's better than the light flickering, anyway. But anyway, this time we're finally going to move on to Chapter 3. You want to leave? Let's go.
All right, let's move them out.
Now we're moving on to Balance Valley.
Wow, they even have a station here.
This is Balance Valley Station.
By the look of things, this valley's been hit as well. Hey, Max! We'll take care of things at this end. You take as long as you need.
Thanks, Borneo.
Go get 'em, kids. Be careful out there.
Okay, I gotcha. So this is Balance Valley.
That's right. There are 4 plateaus in this valley, but the height of those plateaus can change. Pretty strange, huh?
Wow. Huh? There are houses over there. Might be people as well. Let's go check it out.
Who are you? What do you want? Get out!
You can talk?
Hold on, Mr. Owl. Just listen to us, please.
What is it?
We're looking for somebody. His name is Crest. Do you know him?
Crest. So you've come to see Crest, have you?
Yes, that's right.
Crest is dead.
Dead? Oh, no.
So Griffin's henchmen got him too. Now what are we gonna do? And who's this?
Lynn was Crest's apprentice. She's been bedridden with shock ever since his death. Unfortunately, it looks like her illness has taken a turn for the worse.
It looks pretty bad.
We need a house call from Dr. Dell.
Dr. Dell?
He's the head doctor in Palm Brinks, the best doctor around. But he looks like a duck, so don't be too surprised when you see him.
You know a doctor?
Yep, it looks like Lynn can't be moved, so we'll get the doc to come out here. Monica, let's get back to Palm Brinks.
Yeah, I guess we'd better.
Please do hurry back.
Right.
And this is the point in the story where you're originally supposed to go back to Palm Brinks and get all the stuff that you can't get in Chapter 1. In terms as far as the story goes, you do need to go back and recruit people in Chapter 2. But this is the first time that you're sent back via the story to do anything. So we're going to head back to the station. Via the story. You guys know what I mean. The first voice actor cutscene that says, "Hey, let's go back to Palm Brinks." But yeah, I really like the looks of this area. I personally think that this train station and the train station from the next chapter should be switched around, considering the dungeons. But this, it's pretty good. I really like the looks of this place. Yeah, we are going to go ahead and move on back to Palm Brinks and go to Dr. Dell. So I'll see you guys when I get back to his house. It'll be a hop and a skip.
Well, Max, what's up?
Before this cutscene goes on, I'm going to move the mic again for it. Before this goes on, there is an audio glitch in this cutscene. To this day, I don't think it's patched out, even in the PS4 version of this game. So be prepared for that.
Please, Dr. Dell, come with us. A really sick girl needs your help.
Not good. Not good at all. A few more days like this and she's done for.
We've been waiting. She's gotten worse since you left. Hurry, do something. Anything.
Not good. Not good at all. A few more days like this and she's done for. Looks like she's been hit by toxic mist, and a pretty strong dose of it, too. Regular medicine won't touch it.
Toxic mist?
You see more of it these days. But we still don't know what causes it. There's absolutely nothing we can do.
There's nothing you can do. Please try something.
I've got it! Loud Chow! He can cure her!
Huh? Lao Chow?
That's right. In my time, there's a legendary chef named Lao Chow. They say if you eat his miracle dish, it'll cure any kind of sickness on the spot.
Well, where do we have to go to see him?
In the future, a place called Starlight Temple will be built in Balance Valley. That's where all the sages gather. There's a place there called Lao Chow's Bistro. Lao Chow is the head chef. If we bring Lao Chow's Bistro back and go see him, we might be able to save Lynn.
All right, Monica. Just like we did in Sindane, we have to collect geostones here and use them to change the future, right?
Exactly, but we've got to bring Lao Chow's Bistro back first.
Then let's do it. Let's save Lynn.
There's a passage in this valley that goes to the sea. It's called Starlight Canyon, and I bet we can find the geostones for this valley there. It's a dangerous area, though.
I'm fine with that. Let's go!
I'll be in the train. Just give me a call if you need me.
I'm counting on you. You've got to save Lynn.
We're going to save her. Don't worry. In order to save Lynn, who was on the verge of death, we had to venture into the dangerous Starlight Canyon. Although I was worried about Crest being gone, I concentrated on Lynn, who was still with us. Chapter 3: The Sage of the Stars.
And with that, welcome to Chapter 3.
This is where Starlight Canyon starts. Let's get what we need to revive the origin points here. But before we change Balance Valley back, I've got to warn you about a few things. Balance Valley is divided into 4 fields. The height of the 4 fields changes depending on the weight of the buildings we put on each. If we want to put a big building there in the future, the height of all 4 fields has to be the same.
Wow, sounds a little harder this time.
Yeah, but we can do it. I just know it.
Okay.
Keeping the valley balance is not that hard. But with all of that, let's go ahead and head into our first dungeon in Starlight Canyon. Chapter 3 opens up a lot of the rest of the game in terms of side stuff you can do. By the time we reach the end of Starlight Canyon, we're going to have quite a few things to do. As you can see, unlike the wood where there's only one branched path, here there are many. We're going to go ahead and jump to the first one, Headlong Dash. This is probably where you're going to start running into where you're defeating monsters before the time limit on a regular basis without having to try too hard. Especially if you do what this wants you to here and use the ride pod. That being said, though, a lot of this... Sorry, my leg itches. A lot of this... Not really itches, holy cow. Are very big maps. Long, skinny maps. You'll see more of the basic level design as we go into it, but... I'm not going to be killing everything with the Ripod here. We are actually going to be doing some grinding with Monica. Which reminds me I should have brought Maylene. But oh well. Like I said, I'm not min-maxing stats, so it's all good. We actually need a picture from one of these things. Both of those things, actually. I think. You gotta get a picture of the tribesman while it's biting you and the ram while it's charging, but we'll worry about pictures another time. If you let the masked tribesmen charge you, they're really easy to take out. If they ain't got anyone around them. As they run into you, they fall over, and then you can just hit them. So yeah. The rams, on the other hand, are another thing you can get a monster transformation from, actually. If you choose to do them instead of the rats, you need 3 premium chicken instead of 3 cheese. But you get the same token. When you're killing these guys from the side, try not to go too far to the side, otherwise you'll hit their mask. The smiling fairies, I should be going over all their attacks. That's what I normally do when you first encounter a monster. The smiling fairies charge you and whack at you. Very easy monsters to take out. I believe they're weak to the sword. You'll see it with the thing that pops up in that corner. Yeah, 4 corner over there. And the reason I want to train up Monica is there is a fairly difficult floor in this dungeon that is Monica only. It actually will probably be one of the longest just floor episodes of this entire chapter. Because you face a lot of high HP enemies that resist Monica's sword. And that is before, I believe, before you get the ability to build up her bracelet really well. So, come here. Dunk. But nothing here is too difficult if you pay attention to what you're doing. I should show you these guys' second attack. Come here, Mr. Trebson. I won't be doing too much weapon grinding with Monica on the early floors. And if you stand around them, they do piercing damage with their bite. Charge. Thank you. Yeah. Videos are going to be a little sparse for a little while. I'm still going to do them when I can, obviously. But I plan on going a lot, I guess, harder into them would be the right term. That's a dead end there. During the winter, when I won't be as work as much and it's a lot cooler, because right now I'm already starting to sweat really bad from not having the fan on. But yeah. Balance Valley is actually probably one of my favorite areas in terms of the dungeon layout. I also really like Chapter 4's dungeon. But I think Balance Valley is definitely the one I have probably played through the most. Because whenever I need to grind Diorama items or anything like that, I come here to do it. Just because I like the scenery of this a lot more. This is a really pretty area, especially when it's close to night and you just look up at the sky. And look at all those stars. There's also another mini game that will exploding. Oh, weapon destroying. Okay. There's also a mini game that you get unlock in Chapter 3. The other question mark thing on all of our dungeon floors is that. And Balance Valley is probably my favorite area to play it in. It's frustrating to no end. It's probably definitely going to take me a few rounds to get used to it again, but I definitely like this area. Yeah. There's no more new encounters on this floor, and I'm running out of things to say. So unless Thorn has something she wants to put out on the screen, I'm just going to have her cut out the entire rest of the floor. As you can see, the purple thing over there is where our diorama is. So we'll be picking that up shortly. The exit's obviously up that way, so I'm just going to go back across this bridge here. Oh, dungeon layout. That's right. Most of the dungeons in Balance Valley, occasionally it switches it up a little bit in terms of how it's designed. But usually it's like it is here with two sides of the river, which also very beautiful with the waterfalls and stuff, connected by bridges. That's going to be the dungeon design for most of the floor. So yeah, I will see you guys at the end of the dungeon, because we just picked up our diorama, and I really have nothing else to show you. Something important happens. Like Monica dying. I'm sure Thorn will never cut that out. I still can't believe in that one episode you just put yes all the way across the screen when Monica died. Wasn't even a part that was supposed to be into the video, it was during the grinding. Exploding. Oh, poison. Just give me the blue screen of death on this connection page. But I do plan on moving sometime this winter. So as long as plans on that don't fall through, hopefully have better internet shortly. And definitely get these out a lot faster, because most of the time for uploading these is actually uploading them. It takes like 3-4 hours for like a 20-minute video. So yeah, that's all the plans moving forward. That's going to do it for episode 19. I don't know if or episode 20, sorry. And I don't know if I'm going to record 21 tonight or not, because it is hot as hell in here. You can already see how glossy my face is getting, just from the light reflection, from the sweat. So, cool the room off, and we'll see if we want to do any more after that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe. And I shall see you guys in the next episode. We are going to go around, get our new scoops from Donnie, show off what Dr. Dell can do, and continue on in Starlight Canyon. So I will see you guys then. Take care.